Alright everybody, well it's been a while since I posted a video. I've been busy with work and the holidays and travel and it was just crazy. But we do have the Daytona 24 coming up tomorrow, and in preparation I've been running a lot of IMSA races, and I just ran one and I had an awesome like 4 or 5 lap battle with 3 other cars where I was able to outdrive, pass, and then just drive away from them. So without further ado, enjoy the show. So that Porsche went wide and I was able to cut in down low and pick him off. And then this Ferrari up here leaves me an opening that I dive in on. And then it takes me a couple laps to get this next Ferrari, but it was not without some mistakes and some feeling him out to see what his driving style was. One thing I notice is exiting that turn, he's pretty slow. And I also try to pay attention to his braking points. The Porsche got around me there, but I was able to cross him up and got him back. And with the draft from the Ferrari up front, I was able to just pull ahead of this Porsche. But I'm paying particularly close attention to this Ferrari's braking points for future to see if I can make a move or not. And what I notice is that he brakes a little earlier than I normally do, so I tack that away in the back and keep that for the future. Now earlier in this race, I was drafting behind this Porsche, and he was pulling out trying to pass this Ferrari, and I was going with him to try and pass him. So I was thinking he was going to do the same for me, and he leaves me high and dry here. So I try to take the Porsche on the outside going into turn 1. And I make a pretty good effort. And then I carried a little bit too much speed and cut it out a little too wide. And then the Ferrari back here tries to go inside here, and he actually gets it. But I was able to get a good corner exit and outrun him going down here through the kink to get ahead. It's not only am I trying to study the guy in front of me, I'm also paying attention to my rearview mirror and playing defense when I can. And then coming up here into the bus stop, again I'm paying attention to where he's braking, and again he brakes a little sooner than I normally would, so my thinking is if I can get a run coming up on him, I can dive on the inside and outbrake him into the bus stop. Now this time, coming out of the oval 4, I just stay right behind the Ferrari in front of me there, hoping that going into 1 he'll kind of sail up a little bit and I'll dive down below him. But he actually does a really good job of holding the inside line here and defending. And I believe I try to peek to the inside here. Yep. But he does a good job of pinching me down. I honestly thought he was going to come down into me. That's why I backed out a little more than I should have. And now I got the Porsche behind me pressuring. And Then I get a really good exit here where I notice this Ferrari is slow and I get on the inside here. But then he pinches me really hard right here. And I had to slow down a lot. But I'm pretty close here, so I think I get a good run here, and this is where I dive it on the inside going into the bus stop. Yeah, I get a good run here. And I just pull to the inside, knowing that I can outbrake him. And I get a nice, easy pass going into the bus stop. And the best part was, I didn't overshoot it and get a 1X on the exit. Now I'm just going to let it play here for a little bit because this first lap here, because they have the draft, they're able to make a couple moves, and I play some pretty good defense to hold them off. Here they're getting a good run up on me, so I'm just going to hug the yellow line and defend on the inside. Swinging out a little wide there, but I saw that I had an opening for it, so I tried to carry as much speed through there as I could. I knew that Ferrari was going to try and cut in again, so I defended the inside corner there on entry. Then I defend the inside here again because he tried to squeeze down in there. And I knew I was faster than these guys. I just had to be able to get far enough away from them where their draft wasn't affecting. But that Porsche back there that spun out actually gave me a little bit of an opening because it slowed the guys behind me up a little bit more than it did me. So I got a little bit of spacing here, and they're a little separated, so the draft is kind of broken up there a little bit. I'm able to take the bus stop normally without having to worry about defending. And because I can brake deeper than those guys, I end up getting an extra 10th or 2 on the bus stop. And I think this is where I just slowly start to pull away and they don't make any more attempts. We'll let it go into turn 1 here to see. Oh yeah, he does make another attempt here, but yeah, he takes it too wide. I noticed when that Ferrari went on the outside, he tended to take it too much speed, and then that's where I pull away, and I started P30 out of 39 and ended up finishing P8. I had an 8X on this race. There was a guy that spun out in front of me, and he kind of did a phantom, like, glitching thing, and it gave me a 4X for that. And then I had 4 off tracks all through the bus stop. But really looking forward to getting to the Daytona 24 starting tomorrow. Our team has 6 drivers. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'll try and get some highlights and upload them to the channel. All right, thank you for watching. Enjoy your week.